Esports has seen steady growth at the collegiate and professional levels, but now it's expanding to high schools as well. Cronkite News reporter Zach Gallman takes a look at how the growth has spread to Arizona schools.
What was once labeled as a pastime activity has become a chance for students to take their talents and represent their schools. The Arizona Interscholastic Association last fall officially gave students a chance to compete in an organized esports league and play for a state title.
Really the biggest thing for us was to get those students that typically would go home and be playing these games and be able to come to their schools and play in that team setting so that they could compete in esports.
This past January, the AIA held an esports state championship, closing what was considered a successful first season.
We knew once that competition got started, it was going to be a success. Just looking at the crowd that showed up, supporting their team, their school, no different than we see in other sports that we put on.
One of the biggest takeaways overall was the exposure for the kids and the sport itself.
I was really happy that the AIA decided to have it out in public so that people could actually come and watch it. I think it has a really great visibility for the sport in its first season.
With any new thing coming into play, though, there are always some obstacles to overcome.
It's taken a little while for it to catch on. Also, the organization of it is a little bit difficult because every school has to sort of manage how they're going to do it on their own.
Brophy College Preparatory is just one of many schools to participate in the first season. And after becoming the first state champion, they're not just excited for themselves, they're excited for the rest of the esports community in the area.
And I think just more broadly in Arizona, I think more and more adults are like coming around to the idea that, you know, esports is a real thing that kids are passionate about.
The AIA feels they have taken a step towards progressing esports, and with the spring season approaching, schools like Brophy are hopeful this continues. In Phoenix, Zach Gallman, Cronkite News.
The spring season starts February 17th, finishing off the first full academic school year of esports for the AIA.